Call the meeting to order.
Right, her,
Yes. Here.
Karen, there, Eddie,
Here. And stand for the. That's what it is. One nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. You guys can talk freely while we talk it down first.
Was that time of year, huh? Okay.
Yeah.
So, did they?
I have been too, that's what I'm wondering. What you like to see? Official. I got to. I don't.
Oh, Jack, computer, reading it. That's right.
we had surrounded by cast and he was very kind of getting us very strong. He didn't get him to know for the two.
What they were, our.
And then they said, we want to do that. So we have the ladder station, well, I'm sure.
Yeah, he was sensitive.
Well, I didn't- yes, it's fine.
No, I do have therapy.
I was giving you a call, man.
Okay.
Lots of, voice, lots of it. Then I was. Lots of stretching. Perseveres gentle massage and it was. That one of the ones start to thunder right there is over our computer.
Good. I thought that would be the first one in a minute.
Sorry, I miss it.
You go back. Oh, was an area state.
Yes, it is.
Okay.
Just getting that back.
Is that correct?
Called me. Picture apparently called me and I was like, we're trying to get.
Well, they called me too, they called me too.
They called me and I was like, I don't know if I have the number. He said
I ended up calling back.
yeah, cause I gave him these number, cause I'm like, I was somewhere and I was like, I think I might have it. Or in the paper or something, I found it and I think that they called me and they're like, he's not, he's like, so I'm like, okay, so he was good.
I called him back within like 15 minutes.
You needed to know me.
Well, then when I called him back, he just, I gave him the number, he's like, he hung up, I was like, okay, see you.
Pretty sweet, just like I like. Getting a little grease.
It was on like a Saturday,
Right.
yeah,
I already.
well, I didn't know they called you too. That was the first time they ever called me, I didn't know I saw truck.
We didn't shut me. Anybody heard anything in the pit wall for? Got some feedback from that. The fence.
Oh,
With the fence on the east side. Balls are going down.
yeah, we talked about that, the problem is, you gotta do some.
Yeah.
So get the equipment in there.
Yeah, but they don't have a line here that's on the meeting. Every grass went up to the end. That one was looking, all up on that page.
You're out there? Really? I know that one. And so I.
She got that much.
Goes to the rock. I don't know. So I'm like working, it was on. And.
I was gonna say
something. I'm really trying to think it out.
Yeah,
That's.
James, it's pretty well,
Wow.
Sure.
It's so expensive. Very long house, right?
Yeah.
Very nice. Yeah. that's-
Curtis. I was like, oh, hey, David. Oh, I was like, thank you, how small town. And, I'm like, I'm sorry, and he's like. Cause it was right under the sun, that's big.
It's $5.
I'm like, oh, you have to- like, some-
Well, right.
I was like,
Yeah, I think I never wrote. And now this is right there. It's kind of. Very.
What's the level?
Yeah, so my son's in, Jimmy, I didn't know. Only two people I knew that I see there.
Oh, it works beautiful. It's very bright.
This could be something like. I don't know.
Wait, do you have a do that? The purchase software sign it. I copied them. Right, or time, you said, yeah, you do it. That's. I haven't got anything back. But you purchased that agreement, right? Oh, yeah, that's what I signed. Yeah, it should be going, should be, yeah. Yeah, it's just. Going over budget stuff and talking about that actually.
Jesus, you paid $650 for this? Oh. That's good, yeah.
Yeah, there's not a lot of them are, it's all. Yeah, it gets them all back in the park. Yeah. But if they turn it into legal, it should be like that. Oh, yeah, that's exactly what I, because I signed the first thing and then that's where. The green, I think.
Okay.
But I do know.
I looked.
Do know.
The guy, you know, the way, where it's set up, well, I know that, you know, and then.
He's the one down there, he goes up by side. Yeah. So he said. Somebody's actually going back to folks out.
Which one's that for you? Oh, no. Yeah, I know, yeah, it's one of the last questions.
Okay.
Yeah, right.
All right, so, open with a legal notice. Town of Sterling, notice of public hearing, please take notice that a public hearing will be held by the town board of the town of Sterling on September 22nd at 6:05 PM at the town office located at 1290 State Route 104A regarding the adoption of local law number 2. Law to override the tax levy for 2025. Any resident of the town of Sterling is entitled to be heard on the said proposed local law at such public hearing. Copies of said proposed local law are available for review at 1290 State Route 104A. By order of the town board of the town of Sterling dated August 18th, 2025, Tanya County Shield, Sterling Town Clerk.
This is the local law, the tax levy 2025.
Tax levy 2026, yeah, okay. Okay, can I get a resolution to open public hearing on local law number 2 to override the tax levy for 2026? I'll make that resolution.
I'll second. Charlie,
Yes.
Carl,
Yes.
Karen? Yes. Andy?
Yes. Okay, privilege of the floor.
department reports. We'll switch it up. Let's go with Lee first.
Tomorrow night, we have a program, at the schoolhouse, 7 o'clock. And our speaker is Chris Lays, and he's gonna be speaking about the revenue cutter. Which was the first cutter, I guess, for the Coast Guard. And it is also gonna be speaking about the history of the Coast Guard from 1790 to 2025.
Yes, tomorrow.
Tomorrow night, 7 o'clock.
Susie?
Speaking of the historical society, I did a presentation last month on the history of the Timco pet food factory. The place was packed. I was really pleased with the number of people there. Because it involved both Fairhaven and Martville. We had a nice showing from people who had a lot to say and their memories of Ray Timerson and the factory. Our mural group has created its first small mural. It's a facsimile of the art poster up there, which is folk art. And we're waiting for the metal frame to be created now. We hope to have a small dedication in Fairhaven Village Park on October 18th, where the artist who created the original poster will be the guest of honor.
What time is that?
We haven't decided. I'm thinking morning. Well, I'll certainly get you more information
Thanks.
as soon as we have a meeting and prepare it. In regard to Timco, I had a couple calls and one of them was from John Duda to send him pictures that I have of the Timco plant. Kathy Byers asked for information about Michael Guerin for the honor banner. And hopefully we've taken care of that. I don't know anything more about military banners, but I did send a letter to the editor of the newspaper yesterday to remind people that it's not too late to order a banner. I got a call from a lady. All I know is her first name, Beth, from Tacoma, Washington, wanting a birth certificate for John Bullock Pettit, born in 1825. Unfortunately, birth certificates were not required and not required to be in the town until about 1881. There's a few from 1880 as well. So I couldn't help her with that, which I struck out on that one. That's it.
We have a shortage of or our numbers for our dogs have been lower than prior years, so next year I was thinking about doing a dog census. To see where we are.
Anything for the highway?
Well, Kurt didn't tell me to say anything.
Okay.
Just checking. Anything you wanna say? We won't tell them.
Maybe back there, we don't.
Doing a great job on the mowing, by the way, I like it.
Yeah, very good.
You don't see owners now, and all, let's get the state after their job,
Yeah.
we'll be good to go.
Alright, so committee reports, short-term rental. I did get the copy back from Kevin and I will be distributing that to the planning board for review probably next month and then, well, that's next week. And after that, I will schedule the public hearings, etc. But I'm gonna plan to do that further towards the end of the year because we have budget coming up and everything, so I wanna get the budget out of the way before I schedule those public hearings. Public water, we got the WIA grant submitted on time, and it was accepted. So we are on track, for both WIA grant, which is worth up to 5 million, and, the CBDG grant, which is worth up to 2 million. Both will be, we won't find out the award until, end of November on those, but they're both submitted.
Nice.
And I have to give Pat Crane a ton of credit for the amount of work she did on the WIA grant, application. All right, Frank?
Yes, good evening. Let's see, we got going, this week, the resource, senior resource, fair in Auburn. Finger Lakes Mall. We got, some nice, well, Brenda will be speaking and along with, this, Vicky Lounsbury. She's a dietitian. And, she's gonna be talking about nutrition and stuff for the seniors. And then we got, the director for the New York State Office for the Aging, Greg Olson. Anything to do with, anything that has anything to do with Office for Aging, he's the guy. Now, I met him a couple times and he's really good. He knows his job and really takes good care of the seniors. And, okay, so that's, like I said, that's Wednesday. And you're gonna be there?
Wednesday?
Yeah. And let's see. And that, or then, our next thing going on would be, Racket Lake. We're gonna do a lunch cruise on that. That's not till October 15th. And that's our last trip of the year. There's 6 trips altogether. And thank you guys for helping out and you really good. And then the public service announcement, the Yankees are playing the White Sox at 7 o'clock tonight. They'll be on the Yes Now.
We'll try to get you overtime.
We can kind of speed up a little bit. I like to see the pre-game show. But thanks again, guys. It's been a good job.
Well, thank you.
All right, can I get a motion to accept the minutes for the August 18th regular meeting?
I'll make that motion.
I'll second that.
Charlie,
Yes.
Carl,
Yes.
Karen,
Yes.
Andy.
Yeah. Motion to accept the September 3rd special meeting minutes.
I'll make that motion.
I'll second that one too.
Charlie,
Yes.
Carl,
Yes.
Karen,
Yes.
Andy.
Yes. Motion to accept the supervisor's report for August.
I'll make that motion.
I'll second.
Charlie,
Yes.
Carl,
Yes.
Karen,
Yes.
Andy.
Yes. Okay, reminder that, town cleanup day will be October 4th, 2025, from 8 AM to 12 PM. And I believe that'll be down there this time, right?
No.
No, back up there?
Yeah.
Okay, so that'll be at the highway.
Yep.
Right, okay.
Down below.
Up that.
I'll have a sign
On the
too,
new.
that'll be at the road, I'll be standing at the road, shoot.
No,
There'll be an actual sign, I have one at home, already made.
no, that was fun watching you in the monsoon out there driving traffic.
I'm so excited. No, I'm sure it wasn't working.
Alright, get a resolution to pay the audited vouchers.
I'll make that motion.
I'll second that.
Charlie,
Yes.
Carl,
Yes.
Karen,
Yes.
Andy.
Yes. Resolution to close public hearing on local law number 2 for the tax levy 2026.
I'll make that motion.
I'll second.
Charlie,
Yes.
Carl,
Yes.
Karen,
Yes.
Andy.
Yes. A resolution to hold special meetings to review the 2026 budget on October 2nd, 2025. October 7th, 2025, and October 16th, 2025 at 6 P M. And authorize the town clerk to advertise for the such meetings.
I'll make that motion.
I'll second.
It won't be able to make the seventh.
I won't. I will make the second. The first one. And I might be late on the 16th, but
Okay. You won't, the second, you said, or seventh?
yeah.
It's never.
Yeah.
We'll start.
All right, Charlie,
Yes.
Carl,
Yes.
Karen, yes, Kenny.
Yes. Resolution to schedule a public hearing on the ambulance contract and authorize the town clerk to advertise for such public hearing.
I'll make that motion.
I'll second.
Charlie,
Yes.
Carl,
Yes.
Karen, yes, Kenny.
Yes. And a resolution to authorize the supervisor to sign the Williamson law book for computer support for the highway.
I'll make that motion.
I'll second that.
Charlie,
Yes.
Carl,
Yes.
Karen, yes, Kenny.
Yes. All right, you're stupid to deal with.
Motion to adjourn.
Second that, now we're going to say that is.
Not even
Sure.
to read them.
Or all in favor?
You got time to see the pregame show?
Yep. Have a Jenny before we get started.
Yeah.
Well, I don't even do that. Never done that.
Yeah, points it